How'd you go at Kilcunda the other weekend when I saw you?
I left
Yeah.
when you were out surfing with Shay, I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't surfing. I was tanning.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were just on the beach.
Like,
Yeah, you got up, I got up first. I was the first
Yeah,
up.
I got up and I was like, where the hell is he? You went. You
No,
left.
I got up first. I'm talking 5 o'clock in the morning. The crack of dawn. I couldn't sleep. I was up with Sam Fletcher in the pop-up
Did you sleep in the pop-up? Yeah.
in the rooftop tent.
Looks comfy.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah, it looks real comfy.
They're
Yeah, they
good.
look good.
Yeah.
But Sam kept like spooning me the whole night.
Oh, you probably thought you were M.
Yeah, I know. Like he put his leg around me. I'm like,
That
"Shit."
is so cute.
I literally shook him like, Sam. I swear to God.
Funny, yeah.
I'm like, Sam, I can't do this. And he kept doing it when he was asleep. I'm like,
That is so
fuck it.
cute.
As soon as the sun came up, I'm like, I'm out of here.
That was a funny night.
You're a drop punt away from the pub.
We were.
We were,
That's right,
yeah.
Did you hear that joke or did you just...
No, I
Dan
was talking to Dan.
Because everyone was talking about that whole, oh, we're a drop pump. What? It was a lot. It was
Oh,
very
sounds
much.
like a
It was,
joke.
it was the joke of the night.
Oh,
a drop
really?
pump from the pub.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There you go.
You were, though.
You
No
were.
joke.
Literally were.
You stand
through a
wedge away.
window.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Like all the boys were pretty funny. Like I thought it was so funny when we're all sitting around having beers and Jimmy,
pub.
yeah, no, just on the grass, and
Yeah.
Jimmy comes out with like fucking cheese plate, and it's like brie, Savoys, and just dip. Oh, Jimmy, that looks so good. All the boys are just like going out and go. I'm sitting there with my brother's girlfriend going, like, what the fuck? Like, we usually have really good cheese platters. This shit, like, what the fuck? Like, we shit on this, and all the guys are losing it, going, this is so good. Go, Jimmy. Yeah, awesome. It was so funny. I like couldn't stop laughing. He was so proud as well. He was so proud.
I got around it.
Yeah,
There's only food
I
there.
got around it as well, but I just think when the girls have prees, we go all out. Like we're like
Yeah.
prosciutto, salami. Like we make it look real pretty as
Yeah,
well.
put in the effort.
Yeah, we called him Cheeseboard Greenwood, I'm pretty
The
sure.
rest of the night, it was cheese platter. Or a cheese platter, get us a beer.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it wasn't.
And all it was hummus.
It was hummus,
Brie
bit of brie, and some
some
Savoys,
Savoys.
and everyone was losing their shit over it. It was really good. It was funny. I felt like it was really good because I kind of felt like undercover as a girl. Like it was like what the boys would act like if like girls, no, take photos, do this.
Yeah.
Like, it was really funny. I want a new
Cheese platters.
Insta. Yeah, cheese platters. Like they act like that when the girls aren't around, but when the girls are around, they're like, no, fuck this. I want a cheese platter. It's funny. It was really
You
good.
got a good impersonation.
Thanks.
Oh,
That's funny.
It's so funny.
I haven't heard Kyle laugh like that for a long time.
Oh, shit.
You're just encouraging me, don't do that.
It was a bit like that. When James brought that out,
It was good. It was funny.
When you were telling that story, I was laughing because I
I
could
told
just
it to
picture,
all
I
the
could
girls
picture
as
them
well.
all being like, Jimmy.
Yeah, like when as soon as I got back, we had a girls' night, and I was like, "Guess what, guys?" And all the girls were just losing their shit because they were just like, "That is very funny," compared to what we usually do.
Yeah, we do put on a good platter.
Yeah.
What else do you need on a platter?
A lot.
So
There's
much.
So, like,
All right.
Olives,
That you can do
strawberries,
so much
chocolate,
with it.
honey,
yeah,
7 different
Like
types of
honeycomb,
cheeses,
though? Like you do
salami,
honeycomb?
prosciutto.
Okay, but what are the essentials? Like if we're going to break it down.
Okay, you need your cheese.
But what cheese? Like
brie. You need a brie, and I
a
like to do
cheddar?
blue cheese, but
I love
people,
blue. I love
they're a
blue.
bit skeptical on that.
What do you like with knives, like cheese knives? You have
need
to
a
have like
cheese
one
knife.
for each cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you,
You don't
need a
cross-
couple to
Don't
like.
cross cheeses.
Thank you.
I don't
I've been
cross
saying
cheeses
this for so
because
long.
so many people they don't like blue cheese, and if you're just like going ham
Yeah.
on the brie and then into the blue cheese, that blue cheese is going to go on the brie if someone else, and
Absolutely.
then they're going to taste it. Like it's not.
It's
on.
just etiquette, really.
It is.
You need your cheeses, you need your cured meats, you need your dips, you
Yeah,
need
but-
a couple of different types of crackers, you need
yeah, it has to be a
roll,
variety of
you
crackers.
need a
Bread maybe.
breadstick.
Yeah.
Whole one or half?
Cabana.
A whole
I like
breadstick.
adding a bit of
Cabana's
cabana
good,
in there. Yeah. Maybe some fruit. We like adding berries.
Are we
like
still
that.
on
We
like
like
the essential
berries.
bits? Or
Yes.
Are we just, oh my
We
God.
there's a whole art to like plating it as well. Like
How
you
big's the plate?
like this big.
We
How
had
do
a
you fit all of
friend.
that on a little plate like that?
You like roll up the meat.
Yeah, you roll it. I
look
put it
really
into like a little
Al does
rose,
it
like a
pretty good,
flower.
Ow.
You can roll it into a flour.
Yeah.
Bit of salami into a flour.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
impressive.
cool. It's nice. And then you just add heat. Like Gemma had a 21st the other night. Oh no, what was it? 22nd. She just had a bit of baking paper across the whole table, and we just filled it with stuff, and it was just this amazing.
Yeah,
platter.
that was really
Wow.
good.
You could sell that for like a lot, I reckon.
Yeah.
But it was good.
So hummus, Savoys.
And brie.
Well, you know, I was a bit underwhelmed, but I thought it was cute that the guys got around it so much.
Who are we blessed with today, Kyle?
Okay, so we are very lucky today to have two very special guests. One that I have met 2 weeks ago and one that I have only met tonight. But very excited to get both of them on. They are very kind, warm-hearted people.
Why are you talking with your eyes closed?
I'm just trying to like imagine what I'm saying. And
You can't picture it right
I
now.
have had a lot of fun so far tonight. I'm very excited to get these stories underway. So Daisy and Lucy, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
How are you?
Yeah, we're
I'm
pretty
alright.
good.
How are you?
Yeah, raring
I'm
to go.
nervous.
You're nervous. Why?
I'm scared you're going to bring out some defamating
We don't.
shit.
We don't. Get,
We don't do that.
we don't get into that stuff straight away. What we talk about
Straight
first.
away.
No, not straight away. Give us 5. Yeah. How do you know us? How have we met? How do you know each other?
And yeah, what do you
Are
do?
you
with your
related?
We are. Thanks
Yeah.
for
related.
remembering.
Yeah,
How do
I forgot
remember
about
Another
that.
thing I remember.
Thanks for remembering.
I don't know.
How
That's
are we? Oh.
Well,
How are
we'll
we
start from
related?
the beginning.
Yeah, nice.
We'll start from the beginning. We met in ELG, which is Early Learning Group, when we were 3 years old.
3.
Yeah, we were
It's been
3.
a long time. It's been a really long time.
I think our mums met prior to that though.
Likely.
No, our mums met when they were pregnant with each other.
Stop.
In the ward.
Yeah, we were in the womb when we met.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how far back we
Really?
go. Yeah,
Damn.
dead
Is that
set.
true?
Dead set. Because Liv was at when mum.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dead set, and they were both talking about it. So, 3 years old, we met. We probably weren't that close in 3-year-old kinder because
How do you remember?
You were friends with Mama. I
remember
was
like-
friends with Maddie
yeah.
Brown.
You had Maddie Brown. I had Mama, and then
Oh yeah.
we were in the year younger.
This is actually.
So we were in 3-year-old, but
Jeez,
we were
here we
actually
go.
technically meant to be in 4-year-old kinder,
Yeah.
and so we were a little bit younger, and so all the 4-year-olds went off to prep. And then Lucy and I were just left there. So we had our friends prior to each other. And then
we
it
were
got
like,
to kinder and we're like, well, fuck, we're the only ones left. We might as well be friends.
just
And
you
then we became very close, inseparable. And then Lucy went to Paris on a holiday in 4-year-old
Oh, this
kinder.
I'm still fucking miffed about.
So, you know, we've been at kinder, inseparable, and Lucy fucks off to Paris, and I'm walking around the playground going, oh, who am I going to be? Like, who am I going to play with? Like, this sucks. Like, yeah. Walking around, the teacher comes up to me and goes, you know, I think it's really important that you make other friends other than Lucy.
Smart.
You know,
ass.
the classic teacher, can't help it myself, but the classic teacher. And then I find Shania,
Williams.
another friend of us, Shania Williams. She was playing on the swing, so I go, all right, here we go.
That looks
play.
cool.
I'll play with you. I like the swings. Let's go. Anyway, Lucy comes back 2 weeks later.
I walk in the
She
door
walks
in early learning group. I'm looking for like my one and only Daisy. And there she is on the fucking swings with
Shania.
someone else.
Walks up. Who the fuck's this bitch? Nah, and then we all became friends.
No, we became a good trio.
We became a good trio, and then
I was okay with that. I'm not
yeah.
the
We were
most
solid.
evil.
Well, we were solid through primary school. We've always been solid. High school, solid.
Primary school is where we came across
Jack.
this young fella.
I'm Jack, by the way.
Year 5, he came into our lives, and then yeah, it was pretty good.
Actually,
And then what?
I have a bone to pick with you.
Ooh.
I do.
What is it?
So-
wait, can we still talk about why you're young? You can talk about this later.
No,
sure.
I want to talk about this now.
Alright, here we go.
You seem so nervous.
It's the first story about me.
This
in
is-
the first 12 eps.
I love
got to
it.
get this
I
off
love
my
it.
Especially the
chest.
first 3 minutes of the pod.
I've got to get this off my chest. I've been thinking about it since it happened.
Okay.
Got to word it right.
Well, so what year are we? We're year 6.
Year 6. We had boyfriends and girlfriends at this point.
I know the
Jack,
story.
Jack and I
Okay.
dated.
Heard.
For the listeners, Jack and I dated in year 6. Jack asked me out on, was it Point Leo Camp?
Oh, what a
Really?
romantic.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is beautiful.
Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes.
I
Run
said
away.
yes.
Never
Yeah.
speak to each other
Yeah,
again.
that's he's running off. Boys, you said yes.
It was the like kind of camp where all the boys like, all right, we're doing it, and then all the girls. It was.
I remember, like, I'm not even, this is really
we
cringe.
all
You don't
got
have to put
boyfriends
this
at the same
in.
time.
But I was like lying in my tent and I was like, Daisy, Jack's my boyfriend.
Oh,
I'm serious. So
That's
funny.
it. This was the year. There was a lot of changes happening.
Oh my god.
Oscar was my boyfriend. You and Jack were
Oscar
going
Manson.
together.
Me
Johnny
and
was
Jack.
with Molly.
Johnny was with Molly. Shania was with Terry.
Oh my god, it was popping off.
It was popping off.
That's pretty much the whole class, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like 13 of us in
It was
the class.
13.
So you've all just paired up.
We all
Yeah.
paired up. We
Literally,
thought,
yeah.
now's the time. We're going to go for it. The
No,
funny
that
thing
was
was,
funny.
though, Lucy was a tall little girl.
No.
Don't bring up my. Anyway,
Jack was a short little boy.
I was so small, dude.
we didn't talk.
We didn't
talk.
The funniest thing I remember from you guys is we used to hug on the back oval.
Oh, no.
This is so bad. I hate these.
Finish the story,
And
please.
Lucy had to kneel down.
No way.
That is a lie. That is a flat out lie, Daisy. That is a lie. That is dead set. That is
Nah,
dead set.
that's
I'm
no-
telling you,
there's
I've got
no way
the
that's
fucking best memory, and I'm telling you that's dead set.
Daisy, you're fucking lying.
Mind you, like you were fucking tall for your age. You were tall
I
as,
was
and
so
you were pretty
tall.
short.
I came out the womb tall.
Yeah,
I was
which is-
like
there's
4'8",
nothing
I
wrong,
reckon, in
and
year
there's
five,
nothing
yeah.
wrong with that. I just
Shut the fuck up.
No, I hate it.
found it funny. No, it's exciting.
But we didn't hang out. But you know what we did do? When we did hang out, it was street ball. Do you remember
Oh,
Street
we
ball.
were like very.
I don't remember street ball.
What?
Wow, talk me through street ball.
This guy.
Was it on the basketball
On the
court?
basketball
court.
court,
Oh, like
obviously.
down
And it
No,
was like
no. Girls versus boys.
girls versus
basketball,
boys.
No rules.
No rules.
Pushing,
like
shoving,
hurting each other.
scratching.
Oh, what?
Was
Scratch
it
know-
Fletch? Or,
Yes.
do you remember Fletch?
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Fletch.
Fletch was great.
He taught me
Yeah.
swagger. He was good at.
Oh yeah.
What's street ball?
Street. Oh, it's just girls versus boys in
I
basketball.
just remember heaps of like little like issues would happen because it'd be like, oh, do you see the way Terry pushed me? And I was like,
no, Terry fucked me up one day. Yeah, dead set. Like it was so bad. I remember just defending him like a little year 6 girl does.
Yeah.
It was actually strategic of him. Piffs it in my stomach. Like
Oh, that is so
I
nice.
actually remember
I was
this.
like winded, shocked. Because this guy, like, he's tall
Terry was
as
huge.
he's huge.
Massive
He
man.
didn't,
He was
he
big.
didn't realize what he was doing.
Yeah.
Hope not, but it hurt.
Anyway, can I carry on with what I was saying?
No.
Just don't try and
Yes.
avoid it.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
We dated. It was great. One of the
I don't think we spoke the whole time we
we
dated.
didn't.
Well, you definitely hugged.
And
I'll tell you
then-
that.
I remember this like it was yesterday. I actually remember this like it was yesterday. We're on the oval, girls hanging out with girls, boys hanging out with boys, like 3 meter distance. You know how it goes. And I was like to Daisy and my friends, like, I think I want to break up with Jack.
Oh, no.
And they were like, yeah, fair enough.
Fuck that guy. Like,
Do it now. And I was like, it's now or never. Like, I've got to do this. So I went up to Jack and he was hanging out with Oscar Manson and Johnny.
Oh,
and
in front of all the boys.
No,
Yeah.
and I went up to Jack and I was like, can I talk to you? And Jack's like, yeah, give me a second.
oh, yes, Jack.
And I went back to the girls. I was like, I don't know, he needs a second. And then he came back and he was like, what do you want to say? And I was like, well, and you're like, is it good or bad? I was like, bad. And you're like, okay, I'm breaking up with you.
Oh,
No
that
way
is
I
so
said
Yes,
that.
good.
you
That is
fucking
so
did.
good.
There's no way I said that.
Absolute.
No, because I have evidence to back this up because
How? It's like you've what?
no,
three?
about 10
Year
no, year
six.
6.
Oh, year
This is-
six.
this
Oh, so
is-
it's real.
It's real.
Oh,
You're 12
it's
years
raw.
old.
It's raw.
He's 12 years
I
old.
can't believe I'd say
I
that.
No,
can't believe
this
you did
is-
that.
I mean,
Dude,
I
that
was
is
so
so ahead of the
little.
game.
I was
No.
so like, fuck me.
Well,
Look,
then
I'm sorry.
No, it's too late. It's too late for sorry.
Oscar Manson walks up to me and goes,
This is fun.
He goes, oh, Jack broke up with Lucy. And I go, oh, I heard, yeah. You know, feel sorry. He goes, yeah, you dumped too. And I go,
no way.
And I go, oh, awesome. About time.
I remember this because I heard it.
So upset. Crying. Trying to hold back the tears like, yeah, that's what I wanted. Don't worry about it.
This was the funniest thing ever because I remember it so clearly. Daisy's like, awesome, thank you. We walk away. I'm like, Daisy, why'd you say that? And she's crying.
Come to school the next day. And I look at Oscar, he's like, want to be my girlfriend again? Yep, thanks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They
We got back
prevailed.
together.
They prevailed for quite a while.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't prevail.
Fuck you, Jack. I've never forgot that. I'm not
Yeah.
even kidding.
I feel so bad right now.
I
was
can't believe
funny.
you can't remember that.
I can't really remember it.
Well, but then we were a bit confused why we got asked onto the podcast because then we're like, oh, I
Well, we
wonder
obviously
why.
wanted to nut that quick one out and
Well,
just make sure we
no,
sorted it.
you know, like
Very
girls
hatchet.
overthink things like a lot. I find like we do.
No, I think it
Girls
makes
only-
Days. It makes like complete
It
sense.
makes sense.
Why we're
And we
here-
were like, why are
we're here.
we on? We're not that funny. Like, And
Oh,
then
really?
we're like, oh,
Jack?
maybe
you wanted,
maybe there's an ulterior motive to this. Maybe
do you want
Jack.
to give it another go, Jack?
Yeah, let's
From
give it 2
year
hours
six.
once it's over.
we'll use Daisy as a decoy. Get the two of them in. Lucy, there you go.
No, I'm still heartbroken.
Oh, I feel so bad. I won't be able to continue this.
No, it's funny.
But
You gotta
we
have a
will.
laugh. It's 12
No,
years
Nah,
old.
that's right.
That
That's
was
funny.
funny.
Emotions run high when you're in year 6.
I'm double the age of what I was. Surely I've
Double the maturity,
And
maybe.
if you don't laugh, you cry. So
doubled in height, that's for sure.
yeah,
Bloody
absolutely.
3'2".
Funny times.
I can hug you without shame now.
Really?
I think
a little bit though. Maybe.
still a little bit heartbroken.
It's raw,
That's all
and
right.
we understand.
Did you have a year 6 girlfriend?
I did not.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
When was your
I was
first
like,
girlfriend?
every now and then I was like that guy, like, oh, these guys. I would like go over and be like, oh, you know what I heard over there? The boys over
yeah,
there. said-
yep, the wingman.
Yeah,
You
kinda.
connected them.
Yeah, but like really bad. Then I'd get distracted, like, oh, we're playing basketball, yeah, sweet. And then they'd be like, oh, what did she say? I'm like, oh, fuck. So nah, no
What are-
love stories.
What I remember a crazy story about your family actually.
What?
No, it's not that crazy. It's wasn't when you were like 2, like so 2001, wasn't your dad on a plane when 9/11 happened in New
Yes.
York?
No way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
know how I remember that. I've got a good memory.
That's
Yeah,
a
you do
pretty
have a good memory.
big story, though,
Yeah.
I reckon.
That's crazy.
We lived in New York when I was 2. Like when I was born, we moved to New York. I was born in Australia, moved to New York,
When you're about to.
lived there for 2 years.
Yep.
1, 2.
Gotcha.
And then yeah, we lived New York, Golden's Bridge, and then Dad was traveling. He was on the tarmac in a plane and like about to take off. Plane wasn't taking off for some reason. Getting all these calls, people are getting phone calls, and it was because 9/11 had just happened.
Oh, right.
Yeah, bit grim, but
Mm.
yeah, that's that story. But then
Didn't your mum not know where he was for ages?
Oh,
yeah, he didn't
no.
come home for like 5 days because of traffic.
And she's trying to call him and couldn't, and had no idea because she knew he was on a flight, but had no idea.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
How fucked is that?
And no like
That's-
cell phones. Or
yeah, it was
Yeah.
just yeah. I obviously don't remember it. My brother
Yeah,
and
you were like
sister
2.
do.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1, 2.
1 + 1, yeah, 2.
nah. But then after that, we were like, fuck this joint, and came home.
Home.
Fair
As in
enough.
you
Australia.
lived in Australia beforehand, before New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Her
So
parents
came back
did,
to
and
Australia.
then she, when you went over, you were a baby.
yeah,
Came back when you were 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, like when we lived there, like I hated the snow and like all of this. Like I was just like not a New Yorker. I was
Apparently,
not a
the
New
bread's shit over there as well.
Their bread.
Yeah, the bread's really bad.
What's wrong with the bread in New York?
Too sugary.
Oh,
Oh,
no, that
really?
is true. The
Yeah,
white
it's
Talk
too
about
sugary.
white
bread.
bread, Stacey.
No, it's
You
like
know
not
this.
like bread over here. Do you know about bread in America?
I do.
Oh, it's not good.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's like apparently, and like coffee's
milk's bad
horrible.
too.
Milk, everything's like gross.
All the
as.
dairy products mainly.
Like,
Eggs.
yeah, it's shocking.
I'm going to
So-
live there for a month next year.
Are you?
Are you?
Oh, 23. Yeah.
That's
For a month?
exciting.
Yeah.
Why?
6 months in London.
What?
Yeah.
Next
London
year?
or
No,
America?
Sorry, we're
2023.
talking about
Oh,
New York,
2020.
weren't we?
Hang on, London or America?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah.
What for?
6 months in London, 1 month New York. 1 month. In
Just
like
for fun?
Canada, Banff,
Travelling
that
or
kind of
living?
area.
I want to go to Canada really bad.
Yeah, I want to go to
Travelling.
Canada. That's so exciting.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
that's
cool.
sick. Why not next year?
So I won't have the money. So
Yeah.
I'm going to work next year.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to Europe next year, so you should go next year.
I should go next year. Rekindle.
Let's rekindle the old
Connect.
Righto. No, I want to travel heaps next year as well. So who knows?
Hopefully we're open.
I'm getting flights and gift vouchers for my birthday.
That's
I've been
pretty
getting those
unreal.
for the last 2 years, yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I better use them somehow.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it bizarre that I don't want to travel at all? I have no desire
Really?
to leave.
That
Why?
is
What do you
really
mean?
No,
bizarre.
no
my brother
desire.
doesn't want to either.
I couldn't care less.
What?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
What do you
But I
do?
don't- What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm studying exercise science and business at Deakin,
Hmm.
and I'm working as a labourer for a pit builder.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Why don't you
No.
want to travel?
No, it's all right. Really
I've heard
nice
library's
people.
pretty shit.
No, it's good. It's all right.
Why
Working
don't you
tomorrow.
want to travel?
Why? I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Nah, once
What-
you go
what do you-
somewhere, you get the bug.
Have you
I've been
traveled?
very lucky to go to a lot of places.
Yeah,
already.
right. So you just
He's been on a safari,
I've been to
like
Africa.
in Africa.
That's sick.
yeah.
It was unreal.
my
One of the
brother.
best
My brother
experiences.
doesn't want to.
Like I'll go to New Zealand again.
Ripley.
But also
just
I hate
shout
long
out real
flights.
quick.
At Ripley.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, but that's not the main reason. Because you'll cop it if you're going to somewhere really cool.
Yeah.
But I have no desire.
That is super interesting.
What's your desire then?
I don't know. I think
Yes.
that's probably what I need to figure it out.
Shit.
That's
Save
the
for a
question.
house.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah.
House sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to afford
Do you want to
it.
live on the peninsula?
I think I want to live somewhere else. And then
So you
come
want to
back.
travel?
Whereabouts?
So you
No,
wanna
I
go-
don't want to travel.
So
No, but like I don't want to go to another country and live there for a
What,
month.
like another
Yeah.
state?
Maybe another state.
would you? I feel like there's a difference between holidaying and traveling. Like, would you prefer to go on a holiday for like 3 weeks in, I don't know,
Yeah.
Mexico, rather than
probably not Mexico.
why not Mexico?
I don't know any other language.
Have you been Northern Territory?
Tequila.
Tequila, violencia. Is that it? That's violence though, so I don't want to be saying shit like that.
Do you want to get into it, Kyle?
All right, let's talk some shit.
Yeah. Let's talk some
Enough
shit.
chit chat.
That's kind of funny.
I'm
I heard
really
about
interested
that.
in this one.
I don't reckon it's much of a story, but
I still want to hear the experience.
Let's hear it.
it's about Daisy at a festival or something. Yeah. Where, do you want to take the reins?
Oh, well, just try and set you up. So you're at a festival,
Yeah.
lots of musicians around, and there was a certain man who was a big deal that you saw.
Yes,
Who was it?
Stormzy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, I remember this.
What happened here?
Yeah, so this was BTV when we were straight out of year 12, so we're going a bit wild. And we were really into Stormzy at that time. And I remember
He'd just
being...
finished his
He'd
set.
just finished his set, and I was on Lucy's boyfriend at the time's shoulders. And I remember being on his shoulders and just looking down at him, and I was like, get to the front of the stage, like, go. He kind of didn't have a choice. And he just started running.
Were you still on?
Me on his shoulders, sprinting. He's a pretty big guy, sprinting. And we got like Stormzy's coming off the stage, like kind of saying hi to fans and giving them selfies or whatever. And I was like, I've got to get this fucking selfie. Like, this would be unreal. And I was on his shoulders and he comes over and I was so nervous and so pissed. And I had my phone in my hand and he comes over, he's like, hey bro, how you going? Like, gives me a hug. Like, so big and like so
He's a
sweaty.
big boy.
Like,
He's
huge.
a sexy man.
Yeah.
And I like hugged him and I was like, holy fuck, like this is insane. Opened up my phone, went to take a photo and like I couldn't unlock my phone.
Oh no!
And he was like, fucking hurry up, bro. And I'm like trying to unlock it. And I like try and get it. And I'm like so like just so out of whack, like trying to get this. And he was getting so frustrated because like his security was like, hurry up, like we got to go. And he was
really?
just like, he kind of got to the point where it was like, fuck you, to like, he was just off it. And so I ended up just getting a photo of myself, just like so like disappointed because I missed it. And I come back thinking I got the photo and I look back and it's just me going like that. I was so disappointed in myself because I could have. It was really good hugging him.
Stormzy's the
It was really
best.
good hugging him though. Like he was a good hug.
Good hugger.
Bit sweaty but good hug.
Big dude.
Big dude.
He's like 6'3".
Oh,
He's-
he's
I
huge.
was on.
Or more.
I was on like someone's shoulders, and he was like at my height. Like,
Oh, okay. What? So he's
Oh.
like 7'2".
yeah, maybe the maths is incorrect on that one. But it was big. I'll give you that. Actually, I reckon maybe I was pushed over onto the fence or something. I don't know, but it was wild, and I missed the shot, and everyone gave me shit for it.
Yeah, I gave you a bit of shit for that.
Everyone gave me shit for that. But yeah, that's that story.
That's not bad. BTV, what, in the year out of school?
Would have been
After
2018.
schoolies.
We went twice.
Well, actually, it would have been 2017, 18.
20. Is it at the end of the year? Yeah.
Yeah,
2017 and then 2018.
You go as well? Same one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Was Henry there?
Henry Crowder.
Yeah.
I reckon he would have been. There were so
Probably.
many people at that campsite.
Yeah.
I love that man.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
great
good.
man.
We saw
I
him
was
tonight,
really good
actually.
friends with him back
Really?
in the
Yeah.
day, like primary school days.
He was episode 2. And you guys are season 2, episode 2.
It's kind of
There you go.
romantic.
And then you,
There
you
you
live
go.
with Lily, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live
Yeah.
with Lily.
Well,
You,
she does,
who
I
does?
don't.
You live with it.
I live with Lily
Oh,
and
yeah.
a couple of other girls. So I see Henry a lot.
Oh, right.
I saw him before I came here.
Oh, really?
Where did you move out to?
We live in Mornington.
Oh, nice.
My brother bought a house and we moved in April. Gemma, Turner, Sophie Hall, Lily Strauss and I, 4 girls.
Yeah.
And it's the best. I love it so much. Like,
Who drives you crazy the most?
Can I guess?
cannot say.
Oh,
Nah,
You're supposed to say all of them.
yeah.
Nah, we're actually really good. Like we all get on so well. Like we all love each other. Like we miss each other when we like. If
Yeah, but like, who leaves their plate out after dinner is what we're saying.
I can't say this shit.
Oh,
Who
This is
leaves
not-
their plate out after dinner?
I'm not
I reckon,
going-
I
I'm
reckon
not
if we
saying-
lived together, I don't think we could live together.
We're so different.
We are very different.
So different. But no, us
I'd
girls,
leave my plate out and Lucy would lose her shit.
Oh, I would. I fucking hate
I'm pretty messy.
Oh my god, this girl! Every time I see her, every time she stays over, like if I had $1 for every time she left something at my house, I would be filthy, filthy rich. She always leaves something at my house, and like every time she leaves, I'm like, Daisy, you got all your shit? She's like, yeah, out the door, and I just get
I get
find
excited
so
by
many-
her presence that I just forget everything. And I go, that's an excuse to come back. All right, I'll leave this.
She leaves her shit everywhere.
No, I'm pretty messy.
But you're predictable. But
Yeah.
no, all us girls get along really well. But if there's ever an issue, we're good. We talk about it. We sit down in the lounge room, hash it out.
That's what you want.
We're good.
Chemistry's there.
Yeah.
so I reckon if that's a male household, we don't hash it out, we hold it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we hold it
Definitely,
in
And then you just bash
until we
each
can't
other.
fucking hold it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
then
like,
you kind
"Dude,
of
I
just,
hate you,
yeah.
you suck."
You
Threading
do
it
that
out.
and then you're like,
We do like I think girls do that. Like you hold it in and then you like I've done the whole. There'll be like dishes in the sink and I'll send a Snapchat to our group Snapchat. I'm like, who the fuck left this here?
Yeah.
that's good.
And then because I'm just like, can we just like deal with this?
Yeah.
Whatever. And then we'll come home and I'll like. There's been a couple of instances where like one of us is like at our wit's end with something very particular, like dishes or fucking buying something and not being paid back or whatever it is.
Oh, that shit annoys me.
And then
Yeah.
we're like sit in the lounge room and we're like,
Oh.
look, this, and this is pissing me off. If it happens again, I'll be miffed.
What is this word?
Oh, you're
I'll
all
be miffed.
I love it.
I've never heard of this word before.
Nah, we're good. We love each other. We have a lot of fun together. So.
I can drive people insane.
So would I. I
Yeah.
don't think I could live with. I think people would get really annoyed with me.
Yeah.
if I
But a
lived
lot of
with them.
people said, because Jem Turner, she's one of my closest friends, and a lot of people said like, oh, bit risky, like moving in with your best friend. And I was like, really? Like this is making me a bit nervous. But like,
Yeah.
it has not had. We have not. Like
Yeah.
we're closer than ever. It's not had any issues for us. So
Yeah.
it's been good in that regard. Like I don't ever want to move home. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I reckon I'd be a terrible person to
Yeah.
live with.
So
I
would
take
I.
joy in annoying
So-
people.
Yeah,
Like,
you take joy in
I
annoying
love
people,
it.
and I
Really?
need
I'm a
Annoying
homebody.
control of knowing what's going on.
Yes.
And
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I can't just leave shit out. It's got to be, if it's out, it's in a pile.
Oh,
And if it's not in a pile, it's in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And if the bins aren't out,
No,
I'm
you know what it
angry.
is to me. You know what it is to
Why
me.
don't
If it's
This is
like,
why we've literally said for ages, like, we need to move out. This
That's
would
why
make
you went on about the
all
wires
of this
before.
shit so much easier.
You should
That's why
move out
Carl gets
together.
annoyed about these spaghetti wires every day.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
you know what
take
it is
down.
though? It's like as simple as you've got your dinner dishes. Why put them on the side of the sink when it takes the exact same effort and time to put it in the fucking
I
dishwasher?
kind of get it though.
What
you
gets
know,
me-
you're tired.
Oh,
You're like, fuck it. I'm going to bed.
no,
I've
it's
got
like-
Netflix waiting for me.
No, but it's like the
I'll do
dish-
it in the morning.
What I hate the most
I'd
is
be
when there's the
cleaning up
dishwasher.
after you so much.
I don't know how it'd be. I reckon I'd improve my, I don't know what it is, life.
Yeah.
What's the word?
I don't know.
Maturing, maybe.
Yeah.
Maturity.
That's
If I was living with people, I'd try
Yeah.
and pull my head.
Yeah, I think it's a lot
You do.
different. It's a
You
lot
do.
different to being at home.
Because you're held accountable.
If you're with your family, you're like, well,
Well,
you
like,
can't really
I
get
can
rid of
be
me,
like
can
a
you?
bit like my fuse is really short. Like I can be
Mm.
pretty angry,
Yeah.
and I like have learnt that like it's actually not okay to just like flip your lid at people like
That's
for no
good,
reason.
though.
And so if I'm like angry, like you'll know because I'll just like go to my room, shut my door, and like be in there for an hour.
Yeah.
And like,
Just punch the pillow for an hour.
oh, I'll just be in there like sitting like deep breaths,
breaths,
and then
yeah.
I'll come back out and I'll be all right. But like, because when you're living at home with your siblings, you just like mean
You'll
to them because you
unleash.
can.
Mm.
But when you're living with friends, you can't. So you have to
Yeah.
like,
I unleash at home. It's not very pleasant.
I feel like I'm all right at telling a friend if they're annoying me or if I'm not happy about something.
He's very transparent.
Yeah,
That's
like-
good though. I'm
Yeah.
not like
It's
that.
good.
I would be like,
But
just
you-
fucking bitch and be like,
you do,
"Fuck
you
that."
learn to be though. You learn to be. You actually, like, you have to be. Because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm living with you for a year at least. If I don't like tell you I'm pissed off with you now, like, we're
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah, literally.
So
See,
you have to be.
I've never done it.
Mm.
Don't know if I will. I like my home.
It's kind of weird living at home compared because I've moved out of home. I had to do all my shit like in the city.
Yeah.
When I worked at Crown.
Do you still do that?
No, I resigned yesterday.
Shit,
there you
fresh.
go.
Yeah, fresh.
Mm.
That's exciting. Is
No.
it exciting?
Yeah, you got a job
Yeah.
for me.
No, he's pissed. Yeah, he's out of work.
No, that's right. Jesus Christ.
What's another story? Hit us up.
All right,
You
we'll have
want
another
more
one on
stories?
you.
We actually struggled to find stories on you,
Yeah.
Lucy.
So we had to like.
I
dig
got
deep.
loyal friends.
I know they give us shit. Like
I should have
absolutely
asked
nothing.
Gemma. I
Yeah,
didn't
that is
know
loyal.
why I didn't ask Gemma. What
Everyone was
I
like,
thinking?
"Oh, go ask this person. Go ask this person." We kept asking.
I honestly think you asked the most random people. Like when people came to me and were like, these guys asked me for like stories on you, I was like, they are asking the wrong people.
I also don't know you guys at all, so I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
who I'm asking.
that's
I'm
so
asking
true.
my
Well, Grace is
close
from
mates.
school.
Yeah.
So I thought Grace surely would have.
Did she say anything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She brought up the Stormzy. She
Yeah.
brought up this one where
I'm worried now.
no, that's not that bad. I
So
just
it's
think
obviously probably summer. I'm going to guess.
funny. Yeah. Is that this one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's probably summer. It's probably warm, and when it's warm, we like to
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
probably yes.
10.
Have fun.
We have fun,
Yeah.
and so we go for a swim. And if we're lucky enough, we go on a boat.
Yes.
Oh, this old thing.
And so you went out on a
Which
boat.
boat though?
I don't know.
It was my dad's boat.
I think it was your dad's boat.
Yeah. Okay. This is connected. Okay.
Okay.
This is a together story.
This was
year 9.
Great then.
Perfect.
Year
Better
9.
than I thought.
Year 9. Lucy's dad had a really fast boat, and we liked to go on it because it was
Sounds
really
fun.
fun.
biscuiting.
Sounds
Biscuiting
very
was some of the
nice.
best shit you could do
What's
at
biscuiting
that.
for someone who doesn't?
On
Biscuiting.
a donut. It's an
yeah.
inflatable
Like on
toy.
the
Oh, donut, yeah.
It's
We
an
had
inflatable
one-
toy on the back of a boat, and you go really fast and try and get them off.
Yeah.
And you
You're
try and
holding on
like
with your
fling
mate,
each
you're
other
like,
off.
Yeah, and it's
try not to
we
get the
like
first one
so
off.
much
had
fun.
like we
Scary,
always
but
did
fun.
them when we were younger, and we had
Yeah.
one that was
Oh,
like
we'd been doing it for what? Like
It was
10
a
years
circle.
probably.
10 years, Jess.
Yeah.
it was a circle
Started
like
young.
this, and you would sit in it. This is hard to explain. Like it was a circle like this, but you would sit.
This
in
was
it
a new.
there.
It was a new one.
So it was new.
That's not safe, is it?
no, well,
no,
apparently
fuck no,
not.
it wasn't.
Oh,
And when the boat would like try and fling you, it would spin, and you'd be like rolling
Oh,
around in it.
fuck.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Dad was doing his absolute
Phil,
best to
like,
get.
Unleashes on.
He
like,
does,
He's.
he
It was
does.
good though. Like we loved it. Like it was so much fun. Like
Oh,
we,
you'd just be
like
going
you'd be
faster.
going like like you'd be so scared, but you'd be like, fucking go faster. Like this is so much fun. And I remember we probably like a couple of days before we had our dads on it. Do you remember that?
No.
This is pretty funny. Phil had been
know
unleashing on us. Like he goes like pretty fast. Like rev head Phil. He loves it.
No pain, no gain.
And Nick, Lucy's brother, would have been about 16, I reckon, at the time. Or actually probably a bit older, 18 at the time. So we would have been
primary school.
We were
high school.
We were 15. And I remember Nick, Lucy's brother, was like, "Oi, Bernie, Phil, get on the back of the biscuit." So the two dads on the biscuit. Nick was going like full ball, like
going
so
ham.
fucked. Both of our dads' bodies were like down to their ankles. And they're just going so hard. And we just thought it was hilarious. Anyway, a couple of days later,
They had a vendetta.
They had the new biscuit. So I reckon Phil was almost like, "You guys fucked me up on this one. Like, let's go." And it was all in good fun. It was it was all really funny. Yeah. And I was on it with Lucy and Shania, and then we came off, and I came up just with this.
I remember I like, you know, when you like come up and you like get some air, and I was laughing. I was like pissing myself. So fun. And then I just hear like screaming. So
we
bad.
had wetsuits
and I
on.
look behind me and I can see Daisy in fucking agony.
Yeah.
And I'm like waving to mum and dad like, "Shit, come in."
Yeah.
Daisy like drag her in the boat. She's screaming, crying,
Yeah.
holding her face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
She was
not
like,
in a good way.
when we're like, she's done something really bad. We're like, it was really serious.
I didn't really know because I was like crying heaps, but I cry a lot. So
But when
I
we
didn't
were
know if
driving
it
back
was-
to the marina, because we like instantly were like, we've got to go back. Like she's actually injured.
Yeah.
You were like almost throwing up.
I
on
was
the
like,
boat and stuff.
I was dry reaching. I was like dry reaching and full shaking. And then I had a wetsuit, like a chest zip wetsuit on.
Yeah.
And I just remember Kaz, because Kaz was a nurse, and I always remembered that. So whenever I was in trouble, I'd go to Kaz, not my mum, because Kaz was a nurse and not my mum.
That
So
makes sense.
I'd go to her,
Yeah.
and Kaz is going, "You're fine, you're fine." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like trying.
I
not to
remember
throw
watching
up.
you and I
Yeah.
was like, this ain't good.
Mum and dad mum and dad are really like, dad especially like, "Oh, soldier on,
Yeah.
you'll be right. Let's
Yeah.
toughen up." And I just remember like going to them like crying, like, like trying not to like trying to so hard to be brave because I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then I had to get the wetsuit off me. And because I hit my face, so it was like.
So does anything look like?
Well,
No, she looked
No, I had a
normal.
blood nose. All I knew, I had a blood nose.
But you looked
and
normal,
I
like
looked
you did.
normal. So I had a blood nose, and it was just kind of a little bit here.
right.
And I looked normal.
So your dad sees you with a blood nose and you're crying. He's like, "Come on."
No, Dad's like literally like, "Oh, that looks so tough, Days. Like you look sick. Like you're fine." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then the worst part was they had to lift my like wetsuit over my face,
Oh no.
and I just remember like literally
In hindsight, that
like
Could've cut it or
buffing, like it was just the most horrific pain. But I was 15, like, you know, you're just not really thinking. Anyway, mum and dad like, "Yeah, you're right. Go home, fall asleep on the couch, wake up the next morning, fully like my eye was black and all the white in my eye was,
it was
filled
all
with
so
blood.
swollen.
Yeah.
So my eye was filled with blood. Had a blood. Oh, Days, that looks so tough. Look at you go. Like, that looks sick. Like, you look like you've been in a fight. Like, good on you. And I'm just like, "Oh, Dad, like, 15, so insecure. Like, get me sunnies." And so it was really hot that week as well. And Nick Ford, do you guys know Nick Ford? Yeah, so he broke his arm that week as well. So I had a black eye and he had his broken arm. So I remember we were just like, it was 40 degrees every day. We couldn't go, I wasn't allowed to go in the water.
Yeah.
He wasn't allowed. So we just went to we were like, fuck, what do we do? Went to the movies and saw Walter Mitty every day, like 4 days in a
Walter's
row.
one of my favourite movies.
So good.
Not Secret Life.
Air
Yeah.
conditioned, Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah, best movie.
So good. Anyway, so then the swelling started to go down. I still had black under my eye and it was still bloody.
Oh, that's
And
just,
the swelling went down. Dad's still going, yeah, you look tough as. Mum's like worried as because we go into shops and it kind of looked like I'd been bashed up, like it wasn't good. And then the swelling went down and my face was like half sunken in.
Oh, shit.
Dead set, like really bad.
Not
And I was
good.
like to Mum, I came out, I was like, this looks wrong. Like, I think we need to go to the doctors. This is not good. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, your face is melting.
This is a week later. This
Yeah.
is a week later. Go to the doctors. The doctors look at me and go, fuck. Are you okay? Let's get an x-ray on that. Anyway, got the x-ray back, shattered my cheekbone,
Damn.
shattered my eye socket bone, my sinus bone had snapped. That had like popped my sinus. That's why I had blood all filled in my eye.
Shit.
And the doctor was like, oh, you're going into surgery a week later.
Damn.
And so then Mum obviously had to call up Lucy's mum and go, Daisy's going to surgery next week. Like, she's full. And it was really...
That was so bad.
It was it was
We
just...
literally, like, no word of a lie, since this news, we have not had a biscuit since. We threw it out and have not done it since.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
And I think
Well, that's
what's
what, like,
happened...
the first thing you do. You're like, all right, let's just
discard the biscuit.
Yeah, let's.
Well, we just
We
thought
just
it was a
haven't
black
done it,
eye.
though.
We just thought it was a black eye at first. Well, that's what Dad's telling
Was it from
me.
hitting the water?
I think my knee hit me. I think that's what
Oh,
happened. I reckon my knee has
Yeah,
gone like that.
someone's
I was gonna say
knee-
you're gonna have to go at some serious speed to hit the water and get a black eye.
Yeah. Anyway, so then the week later, I'm in surgery for it, and I was pretty nervous. And they gave me like, I don't know what it was. I don't know. They gave me something though because I was so nervous. And then I just could not stop laughing. So Dad was like, here's a great idea. Let's film it. So he starts filming me before I get into the operation. And then went to the operation and now I've got like 2 plates and 8 screws like all filled up here. And I
Still
haven't,
now?
yeah, I haven't gotten them taken out. So
Damn.
all my face is basically reconstructed. Thanks to the surgeon who did that as well because he did a really good job.
On your surgeon.
surgeon.
Yeah, shout out to him. And yeah, the rest is history.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
was a crazy
That's
time.
mental.
But it worked out really well because I still look semi-okay. And
I couldn't look at you and picture that whatsoever.
you
No
can
way.
feel the screws.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
if you like touch here, you can like feel it.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
Yes,
dead
you
set.
can.
Dead set. If you
Yes,
want to
you
feel,
can.
I don't
That's
feel like reaching
funny.
over.
What do you have to
and
touch your
feeling
face to
right?
reference?
Yeah, for reference.
No, you have to
Wait,
find
can
it. Wait.
Should we all touch
No,
Daisy's
you actually
face?
No, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not going to touch your face.
It's
I'm
my
joking.
party trick. Why not? Nah, so
We've
there.
all got a party trick.
Yeah,
I'm all got a party trick. I got a bolt in my face. So there
Pick
you
a
go.
card.
Pick a card. I'm not doing a magic trick.
No.
You won't catch me dead doing a magic trick on the podcast.
Oh, no.
I would love a magic trick.
All right, see that bottle cap?
But yeah, Lucy's family was great in that.
Get the camera on him. Here we go.
Yeah.
Daisy, pass me that bottle cap.
Oh,
Cool, you got
Magic-
the camera on me? You ready?
Do you go on camera 3, you reckon?
All right, watch
you
this.
should be it.
See this? Just grab it and throw it. Let's go on.
No, I've seen that before.
Yeah,
Where'd
and
it
I-
go?
You
It's
also
over there.
I reckon you did that in year 6.
did do
and
that
that's
in year
why.
six.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
you
my
were
guy.
that's my guy. You were the magic guy. You'd be
Give me a
the
deck
Back
of
in year
cards.
6?
yeah,
Can
dead
you do
set.
something else?
Really?
I
Dead
don't have a
set.
deck of cards. I'm not doing another trick with that.
Maybe you tricked in Bali.
I'll ask the question though.
I'm
Who
really
wrote the
good at
classic book Cloud Street?
Tim Winton.
Very good, Daisy.
Oh, I was gonna
Jesus
say.
Christ.
Yeah, it's because you read it before. 100%.
I know.
She's a
Do you know?
fucking teacher.
Do you know what another Tim Winton novel is? You can look this up. Dirt Music.
Blueback?
Breath.
No.
Blueback?
Breath. Is
Blue
that
back.
a movie?
Yeah.
Breath.
Breath.
About the surfing people.
Yeah, yeah.
Breath. I've heard,
That's a
yeah,
good
breath.
movie.
Blueback's a Woodley book.
Blueback
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
Woodley book. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't
Breath's a bit
read
fucked
one.
up.
I didn't
but
read it either.
Blueback's good.
Breath is very fucked up.
Very. I started watching it. Yeah, this is good. Second half. Ooh.
And I was like, it's a bit, you know, how's
What's
it going?
going on here?
Oh, it's so strange.
Yeah, it was a bit strange. You know what I had a dream about last night, which is real weird. I had
I'd
a
love
dream.
to hear it.
This is every morning for
I'll
me.
tell you my dream as well.
Every morning I get up, I go, I had a dream last night that blah, blah, blah. My family
She does
get
have
really
crazy
annoying.
dreams.
But I had a dream last night. I was trapped in my 3-year-old body and I was in kinder at my primary school.
But
And
you
I was,
knew everything
I
you
knew
knew now?
everything. I was 22 and I'm walking around going to people what are you doing here? And I saw Max study, and he was trapped in his body, and we're both going, what the fuck? He's like 3-year-old bodies going, why are we here? We have to figure out how to get back, and it was really weird.
I
make
always
it back?
have the I always have
I was
the
trapped.
like going to work or going to school naked dream.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had any of
That's a
that.
normal
I
one, but like
have
it's like you
very-
go
I
there,
had that a lot.
you go to work, and you're naked, but you have to go about your day naked, and there's nothing you can do. Like
Yeah.
I've had that like a couple times,
I've had that so many
and
times,
everyone's
yeah.
like looking at you, and they're like, "Bruce, like this sucks."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I've had that
You're
before.
telling me.
But you have to
That's
just go out the whole day naked. No one gets you anything.
See, I never have that. I always have just like fucked up acid dream, like acid trip dreams.
You do
every night.
I remember you telling me the one where
Since I was like
Daisy
5,
told me a dream where she was
It's
in
like
one
a
of
bad
those,
acid trip.
like you know, like those like fucking old like podiums where like
Oh, I dead set remember this.
the games would happen and
Yeah.
people would
I
fight
wrote a
each other
story
and
about
fight
it.
animals and stuff.
It's
It
like
was big.
it's like a
Like in Rome kind of thing.
like a
Roman
Rome.
fucking-
What are they
The
called?
gladiators and
Gladiators.
Yeah,
It's a
Daisy
it's a,
was
a gladiator
in one of those.
stadium.
This is what I remember from a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was all these characters, but they were all like candy and lollies and
Like
like
chocolate versus lollies.
chocolate.
So it's like that Mario Kart
Yes,
team
chocolate versus
with-
lollies.
I hate lollies. Had a vendetta against lollies.
She hates lollies.
Don't like them. Don't
Still?
know why. Yep, fucking hate them. Can't stand them. Anyway, the lollies come out, classic cowboy. The chocolates come out as an Indian. And they're just like doodle-oo, like the classic
Okay, be careful,
going for
alright?
it. And then I'm sitting in the audience watching like the chocolate versus the lollies. This is so shit.
So you're going for the
don't
chocolates, yeah?
Record this.
We are.
And Bart Simpson's sitting next to me. And
Who?
he's Bart Simpson.
Oh, yeah, right, of
Yeah.
course. My
And
bad.
he's-
I should have known.
Yeah. He's got his slingshot out and is trying to get the lollies from where I, and I'm going, go, get rid of them. But yeah,
What the fuck are we talking about?
these aren't every morning. I'm telling you, every morning.
I remember Daisy telling me this dream, and I was.
I
like,
wrote a
"You
story
are
about it.
nuts."
Yeah, I remember writing a story about it.
Do you reckon dreams have like a
I hope
meaning
not.
behind them?
I hope not.
I don't think they always do, but I think sometimes like there can be like a little thing like deep fried Mars bars originated in which country, and I'll have a dream about that.
Yeah,
But it'll be like
yeah.
really profound in my dream, and I'll wake up and I'm like, whoa. But it's just because of
deep
that.
fried Mars bars are,
Like,
yeah.
which
yeah, I
country?
do that. Which country? Yeah.
I used to gobble them down like Tic Tacs.
Aren't you meant to have one in your lifetime?
Yeah, it's a rule. Definitely had more than one.
Not lasting long.
I've never had one, and I want
I've probably
to.
had like.
I've never had
100
one
plus.
either.
Really?
I've definitely had over 100 deep fried Mars.
Really?
Over 100.
I worked at a fish and chip shop for 2 years.
Yeah, what do you want him to do?
Did. I remember seeing you there.
I don't. What one?
With Croft.
The Mount Martha one.
Yeah, with Croft.
There you
Get
go.
potato cakes and
Did
shit?
you deep
Yeah.
fry the
Great
Mars bar?
establishment. Oh, yeah.
Great subas. Great subas.
How do you know when it's ready? That's what I want to know because the
Well, you
chocolate
batter
would
it
melt.
3 times.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you bring it out.
Do you put any salt with it?
No,
I'd hope
sugar.
not.
No, just sugar.
Yeah.
I like salt with my sugar, to be honest.
Wow.
Like I like chocolate, like chocolatey salt,
You love salt.
salty chocolate,
Salty
chocolatey salt.
chocolatey salt.
All right, move on. Next story.
Next story. We're not just filled with stories. This is quality.
Yeah, this is
Is
the
it?
bit we
This is what we
like.
talk
I don't
I'd
like
rather have
fucked up
these bits.
dreams.
Well, I'm not going to talk about my dreams.
What's wrong with your dreams?
Mine are just fucked.
What's wrong with your dreams?
Are
bro?
they weird? I have real weird dreams as well.
Say a dream, we don't have
It's
to
okay.
take
Okay, well, I'll tell you two. All right.
Yeah.
So I have this one dream that always, it's like a reoccurring dream.
I've got this.
So it's this one guy, this one man, and I'm always doing something, and I'm always like, oh, I'm having the best time ever, and then everything will like feel like it stops, and I'll turn around, and there's this one guy, and he starts chasing me,
That's.
and he fucking chases me, and like he doesn't stop, and then I'm just like, this is bullshit. Like this is my dream. I should have some like
No.
control of what's going on, and then I'll be like, all right, we're gonna wake up, and then I like start whacking myself with some shit,
Oh my God.
and I'll wake up, and I'm like, oh, I'm all clear. Like,
Can you see his face?
but
You can't see his face.
I'll go back to sleep. And he starts chasing me again. I'm like, you're fucking taking the piss. Like, I just got away from him. And legit, I did it. I woke up 3 times one night. Same bloke kept chasing me. And I'm like, no.
What
Like,
does he look like?
He's got grey hair, buzz kind of hair, a little bit of a stubble.
That's
and I'm just
fucked.
like, this guy's going to fucking kill me. Like, I know one day he's going to get me.
Well,
Maybe he just wants to talk to you.
you know, you
I
should.
don't want to find out what
Can
he
you
wants.
try maybe one night? Just let him come to you.
Yeah, like he wants to talk to
No,
you.
he's running you down, bro. You have no idea what it's like.
When do you turn around and say, no, I'm confronting this guy?
Yeah.
No. When he starts running at you, you run the other way.
No, I've got
Turn
to.
around and hit him. See what happens.
But also, it's kind of like I'm running backwards.
Oh, is it like one of
I'm
those the slow motion?
Oh,
No, the slow motion is agonising.
Yeah, running in your dream is so bad.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Or swimming. I've had
Oh.
that before.
I've had bloody car crash dreams all the time, teeth
Yeah.
falling out all the time.
That no,
The teeth-
That's the
teeth,
worst.
teeth,
Yeah.
teeth,
Oh my God,
That's the
I
worst.
hate
I have
the
a
teeth
theory.
falling
No, do you
out
know
all
what?
the
Do you know what
time.
that
Yeah.
means?
Something
it
about
means
control
it-
or being.
it
It's about
means-
being out of control in your life.
it means you're out of control.
I have those all the time. What does that tell you? But
You're both
I'm
control
like,
freaks,
I like
that's
go
what I
into
think.
my.
100%.
I
We
have that all
actually
the time.
are. I
I get it
go
all the
walk
time.
into my bathroom in my dream. I go like this, and all my teeth
They
start
feel like
shaking.
loose.
They shake,
That's a control
and they
thing.
fall out,
I
and I'm
know
like
this.
going like this, and my teeth through my hands.
And you like spit it
And
out.
I look out, I look up, and
Yeah.
I've got no teeth. I've had it so many times, and I've googled it, and yeah, it's because you're like not in control of your life.
That and the car crash dream. Are
I've
both
had car
about
crash
control.
dreams. Yeah.
It's all about controlling and.
Why don't you get some control in your life?
Dude, I need to get a lot of shit going in my life.
Yeah,
I have
clearly we both do.
I have a
Oh.
recurring dream, and I've had it since I was young, and it's like sounds real weird. But you know, when you just have a dream, it sums off. Like you're just like, it could be the happiest place on earth, but you're just like, nah, something's not right
Yeah,
here.
weird.
Wizard of Oz. Can't do it. Don't know why. I'll have a Wizard of Oz dream, and I'll be walking on that yellow brick lane, and something's fucked, and I'm just like walking down and going, oh, I don't like this. And I've had it
No,
since I was
that's a
little.
scary movie though.
Yeah, it is scary.
It's a
I
scary-
hate horror, and I don't like. Yeah,
Because like when she gets to the tower
it's scary though. The witch
and
shit.
the witch with the
Why is the witch scary? Because I'm sorry, I had that one joke I had to say. Because, back to your story. I'm so sorry.
The music's
Continue.
real bad as well, though. I don't like the music of the
it's
witch.
scary.
Oh, that was deplorable.
I had to say it. It was in my head. I'm like, when do I come in with this? I have to come in. When do I come in?
No, so that's my recurring dream. I don't know. Dreams are fucked.
But Jack, we're going to do something different today.
I made a new segment.
There's a new segment.
Roll the intro.
Roll the
I'm
intro.
excited.
We don't have an intro.
We don't have an intro, but
But
here
we'll
it is.
sort it out.
We'll sort it out. Here, we'll make one right now.
That's impressive.
There it is. How good was that?
That's pretty good.
Flick of the fingers.
Do you want to know what it's called?
What?
It's called That's Impressive.
That's impressive.
Let's go. What's it
And-
go?
And you know how, like, things in normal life, you could watch someone do it, and you think, oh, geez, that's impressive.
And we're not talking about like
We're not talking about, like, a
Paralympians,
triple
like
backflip.
swimming with no arms and shit.
We're
like,
not talking about anything too magnificent. I'm talking about someone being able to drive a car manual.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
So like a flex.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
kind of, but like a really subtle, everyday kind of thing. But you don't really think about.
do you reckon someone who can speak multiple languages or who can sing?
Very,
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. People
That's
that can sing
impressive.
really well.
There you go. There's your lady.
That's impressive.
You can sing and play guitar, don't you?
Oh, I do terrible things to be able to sing really well.
I-
I wish I
You
could
can
sing.
sing and play guitar.
I used to like love it, but now I don't know. I just, you know, it's really hard because sometimes you don't think you're like, oh, I'm not that good. You don't really know, really. Who knows? But
I'm pretty sure Adele knows.
Adele,
She's been all over my TV.
Yeah,
and she's
no
pretty
shit.
good.
I can tell you, I'm not fucking Adele. That's for sure. Nah, she's really good. Her new album's good as.
I reckon
Can't you
I've
play
heard
the keys or something? Aren't you
that. I
handy
can
on the
play.
keys?
I can play keyboard. I can
Can
play
you?
the piano. Yeah. I can play
Really?
Piano.
Lucy can play piano.
Do you want a piano well?
In year 6, maybe.
We could
but
both
ever
play
since
piano.
then, no. We did do a duet back in the day.
We did do a
Year
duet.
six.
That's a
That's
really
good.
hard one. Just like a, I don't know.
There's other things though. Like I was with Wait, don't you have a story
I'm
about
trying
this
to think
in
of things that
Vietnam?
you have in
I do
mind.
have a story about this, but you set it up.
Yeah. So don't you think people that can negotiate is like I'm terrified.
It's an
negotiating.
artwork. It's an art form.
Lucy's
Oh.
great at negotiating.
Really?
I reckon Lucy's good in confrontation.
I can confront people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good. That's really. I crumble. I'm
Really?
a crumbler. I'll start crying.
Do you say
I
that's
would say-
impressive?
No.
That's impressive.
So you go to pay something $15, then you are paying 20. You're like, oh, that bloke, that was impressive.
I don't call him out. That's for sure.
No, I'm not like that. Like if my food comes wrong to the table,
I can't.
I'm like,
Do you bring it up?
no.
Really? I bring it up.
I don't bring it up. I feel bad.
I ask for a
like
bit
it.
more as
I
well.
actually feel bad that they fucked it up.
No,
Really?
I'm pretty serious about my food. So
Yes.
if they fuck it up, I'll,
Yeah.
I'll
You're a
say
good
something.
cook, Dave.
Where's my tomato
I'll say,
sauce?
so are you.
You're a
though."
good
So if you get a poached egg right and you say you want it runny and it comes out pretty firm.
I'm not that fussy.
Oh,
Or is it just like
no.
I'm not
you
that
ordered
fussy.
scrambled eggs and they gave you a fried egg? You're like, okay, what the fuck?
Oh, it's the
No
same. It's the
way.
same food though. If they give me
Really?
food,
But
if
it's
I
so different.
if I order scrambled eggs and they bring out Cocoa Pops, I'm gonna be like, can I have my scrambled eggs? I'm an adult, thank you. Take it back.
But no, leave them here. Come on.
Yeah, please. I like that crumple snap pop. No. I don't know. What's some other good things?
Well, I have a somewhat relevant art of negotiation type story.
Oh,
When I was in Vietnam,
oh,
we were in like some markets and whatnot,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, I want to buy a couple of rings,
What a ring. Oh,
like rings.
Yeah.
This one,
Sorry.
I was going to get two actually, and I went into the shop, and he's like, all right. And he saw me, I was a young fella, and I'm like, yeah, I want those two. I'm paying like $50, and he's like, bullshit, you're paying $150. And I'm like, oh shit, this isn't going very well. And then I'm like, oi, Dad, come on. And he looks at me, he's like, you're right, mate, come on. And he comes over,
it's time.
and he's just like, all right, we'll pay $100 for this right now. Otherwise, we're going to walk
For 2 rings.
for the 2 rings.
Yeah, right.
And then,
Sterling silver.
yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Alright.
And we walk in, and he's like, oh, guy's been a pain in the ass. And he's like, all right, mate, well then we're just going to leave. Like, we're going to leave, it's fine. Like, I have no problem with leaving you here and not paying you a cent.
Wow.
So we walk out, and he's like, oh, come back, just have a chat. And Dad's like, don't waste my time and shit. And he's like, all right. So we go back in, and he's like, mate, you've really pissed me off. I'm going to pay $75 for these 2 rings. And it was like, in Australia, it's like bugger all. It's like, I don't know, max $50 for 2 rings or whatever. And he's just like, going. He's like, no, we're going to leave. Like, we're leaving this time. And you can't get us back. Once we're out that door, we're gone. And he's like, all right, we'll sell it for you. And I remember walking out with both the rings on. I'm like, oh, they fit and everything. And I'm like, Dad, that was impressive.
Yeah,
That's
impressive.
impressive.
That was good.
That's
is good.
impressive.
That was very
That's
impressive.
I can't do that. Like I crumble.
Comes with maturity.
I crumble in those situations.
It's just a very fine line, especially in those countries, between getting the cheapest price you can
You got to
Or,
barter.
like
and also
screwing
ripping
them
off
over.
like a family
Yeah,
business.
no
So
shit.
you're
yeah,
like-
you got to barter, but you don't want to be a dick. Like,
Yeah.
it's a fun. I think I can't do it myself because I'm not very good at reversing. But I think when someone puts up their arm and then turns behind,
Oh, that old trick.
Oh, like over the other.
they're putting
That's
their
what
arm.
the bloke does when he's
Yeah.
Daisy. Shay does this too.
He does
'cause
that.
He wants
so
to woo you.
first date with Shay. First date with Shay. No. He didn't do it over me. He does it onto the seat and reverses, and I go, "Wow, that's impressive." Like
Yeah,
I
no
was
shit,
like, "That's
Daisy.
impressive."
That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah,
I
he's
thought that
doing
was
it
impressive.
for a reason.
I
yeah?
couldn't do that. No way. I
They're
can't.
like-
Even, I
That's where
can't.
you assert your dominance.
I can't parallel park. I thought that
can't
was
parallel
impressive.
Oh,
I thought it was
whoever
really
can
impressive.
parallel park and Sugma.
I did.
Seriously.
I did
I
do
can
one
parallel.
parallel park the other night.
Can
I
you
was pretty
parallel
proud.
park? Oh, don't.
Yeah.
You got a reverse camera, that doesn't count.
No, I don't. The only fucking thing I've got is if I hit the car, I hit a bang. That's the only kind of security
Yeah,
I have.
you need to know that like, "Cook," and then you're in.
Oh,
The love tap.
Love
yeah,
tap.
fair enough.
That's a real. It's a good segment. I love the segment.
That's
new
impressive.
segment. What do we think?
I reckon it's good, but I think in a bit of preparation.
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean
feel
a
like
bit-
I.
Oh,
It's
well,
hard. It's hard
That's
to
hard
think
to think on the spot.
because like if you think about that like for a little while, you come up with some really creative ideas. I think.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like we
This is
have
when I was on the
impressive things,
banana
but I
lounge.
cannot think
Yeah.
of them
I
right
had
now.
a notepad. This is it
Yeah.
right here. That's what I was writing.
No,
down.
it's good. I like it. I just need time to think.
Well, the
What'd
only
you think
thing I
it
can
was?
think of that I've done that I would say is pretty impressive.
Go on.
I Free dived. Free
Free
dove?
You can dive.
Free dived.
Free diving.
I reckon that's the thing. I was free
I
diving.
did a 24-meter dive
That's impressive.
in Hawaii
Mm-hmm.
without any gear.
Whew. Snorkel.
A snorkel.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're
A
24
little
metres
snorkel.
down.
But yeah, no, it was just the breath in my lungs. That's the only impressive thing.
Did you have
I
to do
can-
like a breathing thing before?
You
Surely
can't
did.
do.
I reckon I can
No,
hold my
like,
breath
you'll
longer
pass
than anyone
out.
here very comfortably.
No, but don't you try and...
That's one of my
Are we
skills.
going to do that?
Hyperventilating.
I can get to nearly 3 minutes.
Fuck off.
He
No,
got
you
me to
can't.
2,
It's a
actually.
magic trick, but yeah,
Wow.
it's like a...
3 minutes.
That's impressive.
Right now.
That is-
That's impressive.
That is.
It's
All
called
right.
it's called quickfire questions for a reason.
All
Cole.
right, let's go.
Ready? Here we
You
go.
start it. You ready? Just ask
What's your
me.
go-to breakfast meal? Quick, Lucy, off your phone now.
Wheat Bix.
Tomato and toast.
All right, quick.
What on toast?
Tomato and
I was using Toronto on toast. I was like, that's making
What
sense.
is your favourite word in another language?
Miffed.
What does that mean in another language?
Annoyed.
That's
Oh,
What
another
is it,
language. Another language. Another language.
Yeah.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Oh, arigato gozaimasu.
That's not a word.
A culture appreciation. We can't do that.
Okay, what brand do you not like?
Off what?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, Nina Pasadena.
Yes,
agreed.
Daisy.
All right, you ready? When was the last time you actually stopped to smell the flowers?
Yesterday.
Actually,
Fucking
Legit, I made preps pick up petals
yeah, well, that's like...
just
too
for
long
fun.
ago. I'm sorry.
Oh, we have to take photos of you.
Oh, okay, do women like bold men?
Yes, I
Yes,
rate a bold man.
Sexy man.
Really?
If they've got a nice face, I love it.
Let's go.
Last one. Do you rather aircon on or windows down on a hot day?
Windows down,
Yeah, I agree.
hot air.
Oh, that's hard.
This is crazy because I'm kind of both. I'm
I'm
my
kind
window
of
down
both.
while
It's
the
it's
cool air's
context,
hitting.
context,
I am
context. Can
But
we go
window
context?
down.
Can I go
Yeah,
context?
it's fine.
Let's
It's
go.
quick fire question.
Next,
It's
let's
quick.
go.
No,
And
that's
that
it.
was quick fire question.
Guess what? Is that the end of the podcast?
That is the end, but what we like to do at the end is we like to thank our guests. So thank you,
Thank you
Daisy
so much.
and Lucy, both for coming on.
You've
Thank
been awesome.
you.
It's
It
been
has
a
been-
pleasure.
Have you
I
enjoyed
loved
it?
it. I've loved it.
Was it fun?
I would happily do this again.
Okay,
Beautiful.
well, you've had your one shot, so let's just,
I-
let's just see how this goes.
I hope
first.
we haven't had too much dribble. Let's
No,
be
that's right.
honest.
No,
It's
it's
good
been
fun.
really good.
That's right.
No, I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
it was-
liked the pizza, so thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
No,
I'm
and,
honestly
and the beers.
Like
And
I
the
live
wine.
out of home. Like thank you for the free drinks in the meal, and I'll be gone.
Okay, so thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, and that's it.
All right, let's go.
Done.